So what would you pay for a piece of fame? When it comes to autographs, Americans are shelling out plenty.
But a Fox 19 investigation found dollars wasted over certified, authentic memorabilia. It's actually fake. Geet Lamore joins us with some of what we bought and tested. Some big Cincinnati names here, right?
Absolutely, some big names. These are just a couple of them. We bought a half a dozen, but right here we have two people familiar to everyone in the tri-state because it's Sarah Jessica Parker and George Clooney. So you guys, one of these our expert says is real. One of these our expert says isn't. What do you think?
I say
Which?
Clooney's real, but I've never seen his signature.
I'm going to say Clooney's a fake.
Okay, they disagree. We'll find out in just a moment. Stand by.
Okay.
The answer's coming up because it's really hard to tell if
Yeah.
you're just a fan. So we took all of our items, these and the other ones, to one of the top authenticators in the country, and we found a problem on a national scale.
She made her name as Carrie Bradshaw, but it's Sarah Jessica Parker's real name that has fans clamoring.
How are you?
Okay. As they do for George Clooney's autograph.
Georgia drive. Hey!
Or famous athletes like Michael Jordan. With such a demand, there's a huge market on the internet for celebrity-signed memorabilia. And where there's a market, there are those who will game it.
Forger doesn't care about you. They don't care if this is for a birthday present. They don't care if it's for a wounded veteran. They don't care if it's for your grandma. They don't care if it's for a little kid. They don't care. They want to make the money.
Steve Grad is a professional authenticator you may have seen on shows like Pawn Stars. He looked at 6 items we bought on eBay. 2 Sarah Jessica Parker signatures, 1 George Clooney, a Muhammad Ali, an Albert Pujols signed mini helmet, and a Michael Jordan signed photo. We spent hundreds of dollars. Then ask Grad to use his special equipment
It's basically just a magnifying glass,
to see how we did.
But what this does, it gives me the ability to look at the ink.
The results mirror a national problem this retired FBI agent discovered when he brought down one of the largest memorabilia forgery rings in the nation.
It was definitely an organized crime.
Operation Bullpen shut a counterfeit ring that sold forged baseball autographs coast to coast, making more than $100 million a year.
As long as there's the demand and it's a relatively easy crime to commit, low overhead, then it will continue to be a problem.
A problem that's made its way into the tri-state.
We do a lot of business on the internet.
Steve Wolter owns Sports Investments, a memorabilia business in Montgomery. Wolter says he buys and sells only what he believes to be authentic, but even he has been fooled.
Some even in my own collection. It happens to everybody. Yeah, I wish I could say it doesn't and then it's perfect, but no, it's just a question of degree.
Wolter protects himself and his customers by buying only what top authenticating companies vouch. But we got certificates of authenticity with some of our online purchases.
People get fooled all the time.
And Grad told us, often they're fake too.
And that's evident all throughout this area here.
So what about the autographs we bought? Grad checked paper and ink and compared the slant shape and sizing of the autographs. His expert opinion?
Sarah Jessica Parker, in both regards, I would just call it a train wreck. For one thing, you have 2 different signatures here, but they're both so far out of left field, it's not even funny.
Same thing with the Michael Jordan signed photo.
Wrong size, wrong slant, the pressure's wrong. There's no question about this. This would fail unequivocally. It would fail miserably.
And the Albert Pujols mini helmet?
Well, that's one I would just call amateur hour. Poor sizing, the slant, the flow, everything about it's bad.
But the George Clooney and Muhammad Ali passed Grad's test. Still, the bottom line, more than half of what we bought online did not pass our experts' test of authenticity.
If someone can make money off it and they could dupe you, they're going to forge it.
You have to trust the people you're buying the memorabilia from because you weren't there.
So we contacted the online sellers with our expert's opinion because keep in mind that's what this business is all about. It's not a perfect science, it's opinion. Now the person who sold us the Pujols helmet stood by his representation that it is real. And the seller of our Sarah Jessica Parker signature said, quote, "I have no doubt it's authentic, but if you have reason to doubt, simply return it for a full refund."
All right, so did the experts say how much they thought was fake online?
Yeah, they said as much as 70%
Phew.
of what you see online that is signed is really fake. And you know, this is really a big, big thing. But if you think about it, it really does not take a lot to get to this business. All you need is to buy like a baseball, maybe some aged paper, some aged ink, and it's a very easy business to get into. And you saw the payoff, $100 million a year for that one ring.
Steep.
Yeah.
All right, good work. Thank you
Thanks
so
again.
much.
Sure.